Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Tabletalkers. My name is Kaleb. I am your host, and as always, I am joined by
Brittany. I play Kenzi, and her fun fact of the day is that she used to get nosebleeds a lot as a child.
Liz. I play Idalia. And Idalia's least favorite color is orange.
I'm Peter. I play the Z's. And my fun fact for today is that one good thing of this whole thing that's happening is that the Z's did avoid having to give a valedictorian speech.
And I'm Tim, and I play Rylee, and his fact for the day is, although he might not use his pistol, he's inclined to keep it attached to his person from here on out. No questions asked. Doesn't want to lose it.
Hell yeah. My fun fact for today is about our lovely experiments. It's about their numbers, in fact. All their numbers, with the exception of one, have a reference or something they relate to. For the most part, it's all the same. The one that has nothing is unfortunately Zix's number, because I made it up on the spot. It happens. But the vast majority of them actually share numbers with clone troopers from good old Star Wars. So, Big Monkey Boy. I should pull up my list of who these are before I say the wrong fucking numbers, actually. We'll put the wrong number with the wrong person. Wow, Google's stock is down 12.12%, guys.
Damn.
Ah, dang.
Don't know why that appeared when I googled the word Google, but yeah, Big Monkey Boy shares a number with good old Captain Rex. Guy with the big brain has Commander Cody's number. CT 5555 is good old Fives. 4040 is Cut Up. 1409 is Echo, and then 782 is Heavy. Pellin Scott's number 1625 is the year that King Charles I became King of England. And then CT 2002, who is invisible all the time. That's just my birth year. Don't look at me like that, Peter. Don't look at me
Just
like
thinking. Just thinking.
Stop thinking. Thinking's bad for your brain. Anyway, last time our lovely band of heroes crossed the border to Revo, broke out of border patrol because who wants to wait 3 days for blood tests? That'd be ridiculous. Went to a small orc village where a bunch of people were lining up for good old Simon Salavante because it was store day. Some people bought stuff. Other people broke into houses and found a lab with a machine that controlled the weather. And they destroyed it. Kenzi had a confrontation with Simon, gave him a nice little stab in the arm before he basically just told her to go fuck herself and left. And that's what we find ourselves as, everyone who's gathering around the fountain with the exception of Kenzi, who was just standing and staring where Simon was flying off. That means interact with each other.
Do we see Kenzi from where we are?
Yeah, you can see Kenzi, yeah.
Okay. Zeal's gonna go to her.
Idalia will too.
You gonna go, Rylee? You gonna go, Rylee?
Yeah.
Alright, whole gang goes over to where Kenzi is.
Hi, Kenzi.
Hi.
You good?
No.
What happened?
Simon fucking Salavante is what happened.
Let me guess. He is in fact the one we need to kill.
Exactly. And we can't exactly go kill him because Rylee owes him a favor, and he did heavily imply that he would use that favor to turn Rylee against us. So unless we're all down to kill Rylee in the process, we need a plan.
If you guys are gonna kill me, can I at least get on my boat and one more time?
Rylee, we're not going to kill you.
Yeah, we're not gonna kill you.
Okay.
Well,
Unless
I'm
we need
just
to.
asking.
If we need to, we will.
See, I understand. I know I haven't even got a chance to ride it yet. Really.
I think it's a fair request.
Thank you.
Anyway. I think the most pressing matter right now is finding Haven. We can worry about Rylee later, but Haven doesn't have as much time. I think we need to get to her first and save her, and then we can worry about getting Rylee's favor undone. The more time we waste trying to get Rylee's thing fixed, the less time we have to save Haven.
This is true.
So, do we know where we need to go now?
I found the lab that was here, and it was nothing of use. I destroyed it as per usual. So now I think it's a matter of we need to get back across the border. Because that was so fun the first time. And make our way to the next lab.
So, to Jeffrey?
Yep.
Alright, you go to Jeffrey, you hop on. Go back to the border, that plan?
Unfortunately.
Hey,
All right.
who knows? The guy who let us through might let us back if we tell him that we saved our friend.
But we didn't save our friend.
No, but he doesn't know that. And I feel like I don't know. It just tosses stuff out there. Maybe he'll be so overjoyed by the fact that we were able to save them. Although, if you ignore the fact that they're not with us,
Don't they have drink that makes us tell the truth?
They sure do.
you guys caused this problem. Okay, this is on you. Okay, all we had to do is wait like a day
3 days.
3 days.
or something like that. I trust you guys will figure it out when we get there.
Alright. You guys fly towards the border. I don't remember how much time I said it was. I'm gonna arbitrarily say it is about 4 hours
I think that's about what it was.
to get back to the border. As you guys are approaching the border, here's what you will see as the sun is rising. You will see a group of count about 6-7 people, I think. Yeah, 6-7 people on one side. Kind of like in a little semicircle thing. In the middle of the circle, one person, seemingly tied to some sort of a like stake type thing. And then behind the circle, a good bit away, another person standing, kind of not paying attention to what's going on.
I'm probably going to regret asking this. Anybody want to take a wild guess what's going on down there?
Probably tied him out to make fun of him.
Maybe we should start doing it to you, Rylee.
Is killing someone count as making fun of them? Because if so, I think I agree with you. In a convoluted way.
See, now it sounds like you're trying to kill me.
If anyone wants to make a perception check, try to take a bit
I'd
of a
love
closer
to.
look.
I'll try.
I will try. Because I'm...
Did you say perception?
I did say perception.
Does 26 work for you, big dog?
That sure will.
Same.
Liz, did you drop all your fucking dice?
Not all of them.
Oh.
You're dropping more now. Okay, yeah.
Came out of her dice tray that went all over the floor.
What'd you roll?
What's
You
That's
just find one that's on the floor.
D20 do I want to look at?
Just say pick,
No,
pick
whatever
the
one's
one
the
that looks
highest.
Well, while you pick those up,
Actually,
play a good old game of
yeah, most of my D20 stayed. Okay.
play a good game of like 52 pickup or whatever. What you'll notice is the person in the back, kind of not paying attention, appears to be Clark, the guy who originally flew up and stopped you. The person on the stake is Bruce, the guy who freed you. The people in the semicircle seem to be other co-workers, and some of them have like torches. Seems like they're about to burn Bruce at the stake.
Okay, I rolled a 9, so I'm guessing I can't tell what's happening.
You see a bunch of people.
It's cool.
We
Can anybody tell
relay
what's happening down there?
They're gonna burn Bruce alive for letting us
Probably for
escape.
helping us. Yeah.
So
He helped us.
Yeah.
Seems only fair
we're
we
gonna
help
have to
him.
fight Border Patrol now.
Hear me out though. This could be the distraction that we need to get back through.
I was thinking the same thing. I know it sounds terrible. It sounds terrible.
We're already wanted.
I have nothing else,
Hey,
that's just
I don't
it.
wanna be wanted by another.
What's the plan here, gang?
What? Yeah, I mean, are we gonna go keep on trucking and ignore what's about to happen and make all of us terrible people on top of the fact that we're already terrible people? Some people in this group have killed a lot of people. And we just keep going, or are we gonna save Bruce who saved us? 'Cause if we want to use that as a distraction, I'm pretty sure I can get us through this or over this.
I mean, you're flying in the air at the moment.
Mm-hmm. Where the fuck?
Wait, are we?
Yeah, you're on the back of Jeffrey right now.
I thought Jeffrey was on the other side of border control.
No, you hopped on him to fly to the Orc village after you broke out.
Oh, okay.
How
Was
far
it
back
magic
is
that stopped us before, or was it just they stopped us from flying over?
I
think they stopped us.
Clark was in the air and like stopped you.
Yeah.
I mean, we might as well try to get through.
Oh shit.
I can throw something down to try to help a little bit as we're passing.
Oh, I thought this was. I didn't know this was around me. Damn.
So I'm gonna go over and maybe throw some stuff down to try to help.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll start by saying what do you guys want to do to try to help?
I mean, I can throw down a gravity sinkhole around the torch folk.
Alright.
I could just.
Just out of curiosity, while I try to sort my fucking dice, what the hell is a gravity sinkhole?
Oh, you know.
It's a sinkhole of gravity. I don't know.
Oh, you know.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
You know, cash. It's pretty cash.
You know, it's just a 20-foot radius sphere of crushing force.
Yeah.
You know,
And I don't need concentration for it. It just kind of happens.
That's my craziest part about that spell.
I could just like make it rain above them and put out their torches, hopefully. Or make him wet enough that they can't light him on fire, and we just keep on cruising.
Ah, yes, then he is tied to a post and now wet.
And they'll give up, and they won't just wait till he.
Yeah, they'll give up, right? Theoretically.
Yeah, surely this group of
Oh boy.
with a guy who you were told can punch through walls. Surely he'll just.
If we just let him loose, he can fight them for us. Or yeah, no. So what's the plan?
How high in the air are we compared to where he's tied up down there?
That's really more. How high do you guys want to be?
I have
How high?
120 range, so I'm pretty good.
Because I can go invisible and fly lower and try to use Mage Hand to get him untied. And then we can try to distract or whatever so that he can try to run away. Give him a chance.
You could do that. Yeah, that would work.
I'll do that then. Because I can use my Day Dagger to go invisible, and then I'm able to use my Mage Hand to...
Give me a Dex check for your Mage Hand.
Oh,
I think means you add your whatever your spell modifier is. Does Mage Hand?
gotcha.
Like I can't have the
18?
call music. All right, 18. You can definitely get down there. You can get him loose enough. He's like can break out on his own.
Okay.
So he is now freed. Everyone else, anything you guys are doing?
I'm actually gonna cast Wall of Sand.
All right.
I'm gonna actually cast it like where the semicircle is, so they will be inside the Wall of Sand,
Okay, you want to put them in the sand?
which won't kill them. So,
Well, no, it's just sand.
yeah. So now there's just a 30 feet long, 10 feet high, and 10 feet thick wall of sand.
Big wall of sand.
Yay.
It's rough,
Big
of
wall of
course. It gets everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Other
Is
two?
Bruce doing anything once he's gotten free and they're trapped behind a wall of sand, or is he just standing there?
He will. I just want to make sure everyone who wants to do something
Okay.
can do it. This
You
is
can
all more
still
so having
have,
like same time.
The one guy.
Gotcha.
Yes, Clark is still in
Clark.
the back. He was not in the semicircle.
Was he in the back behind the semicircle to where the sand is blocking, or is he behind the stake? I mean, the sand did not.
He was behind the semicircle.
Okay, so he cannot see it anymore. He cannot see Bruce.
Yeah,
anymore.
he cannot see it, but he wasn't paying attention to it anyway.
Excellent. Even better, actually.
Is there anything that he's like paying attention to? Like anything noticeable?
You got
Or is he just-
you got a 26 on your perception check earlier. He's looking towards like the sky.
Is there anything in the sky besides us?
Nope.
Okay.
So either he saw us, or he's doing that thing of like, so sorry we have to do this monologue. We don't know.
For a one-shot adventure. Yeah. Liz, Tim, anything?
I think I'm good at the moment. I want to see where this is going.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let's see where it's going so I can finish sorting my fucking dice.
Truly devastating for you. All
It
right.
really is.
Sand wall comes up. Bruce is freed. In a moment of confusion of invisible, who freed me, looks up, sees you guys, gives like a thumbs up, and he's gonna start taking off in the opposite direction. He pulls out like a grappling hook and starts like swinging from tree to tree.
You go, Tarzan.
Good for him.
As you guys get closer to the border, Clark begins to fly up. He is purposely staying like underneath you guys.
He notices us.
Oh yeah.
We're on a flying giraffe. I feel like it's hard not to.
You see as he like goes up, he kind of like pulls like a walkie-talkie type thing out, talks into it. He is purposely saying like 30 feet below where you guys are currently flying, though.
Suddenly want to be closer to him. I feel like he's staying out of range of something that's going to be coming our way. In my mind's eye.
You don't know nothing.
That's quite the interesting theory.
It is. Kenzi, you're still invisible and not on the draft.
Uh-huh.
Everyone else, anything y'all are doing?
Do I see Clark?
All of you see Clark.
Oh, okay, cool.
I would like to detect his thoughts, please.
We're gonna have to fight this man.
All right, you detect his thoughts. I don't. That's his base level stuff, right?
Yeah, I can get his base, what's on the surface of his head without a check.
Then you're just getting
What I would like.
little closer, just a little bit closer.
I relay this to my party.
How far down is
He's
the ground?
Never did say a number. Also, you guys are about 100 feet up.
Never mind.
Unless you want to be lower, that just like gives you clear of most trees. And low enough to see fairly easily. Any actions?
Idalia's action is in the chat.
Wait, I have to look this up. I didn't know if I have to be attuned to this.
So are you actually getting off the giraffe?
Sure am.
All right,
I'm just doing it in a really cool way.
all right. You can get off the giraffe.
What are you doing? I need to read this. I wonder if it's the same thing I was thinking.
Jesus is going off.
It was the same thing I was thinking. I was like, I wonder how high we are, because you know how sick it would be if Rylee was like, all right, we got to do this, and then he just falls off the giraffe and like smites on the way down. But I was 100 feet in the air, and I don't have wings, and I will for sure die.
I don't know if you'll die. It's only like 10d6.
It'll hurt.
Probably be fine.
Can I attempt to do my like memory erase thing on him?
You
No.
sure can. Once I pull that fucking
Why
up.
no, Rylee?
No, the item I have requires attunement, and it was gonna be so cool. Fuck.
I
The
can hear you
target
banging
rolls
on your desk from here.
an
No,
intelligence
that's my
saving throw. And what will that be against?
Whatever your spell save DC is.
I'll save.
D20 from the magical bag of D20s. Bam. That is a 24.
Alright, so nothing happens.
Did I write that they like know you mess with them?
Hold on.
What does this spell do? Why did I take it?
Yeah, they know.
Alright, so you will see as he kind of like shakes his head. To like wipe away you messing with his mind. I'll say this is long enough Peter can still get base thoughts from him, and you're just gonna see as the thoughts change from a little closer to close enough.
We still can't see anything wherever he's looking.
Oh, he's looking at you.
at us.
Is Sky
Great.
just still going straight after he said, get closer?
I mean, she wasn't told to stop. She questioned. She was concerned, but she trusts you
Sky
guys.
changed direction.
Okay. She'll turn. You'll see.
I'm gonna hop off and get my wings on.
All right, you hop off, get your wings on, and you'll see as the thoughts say, "Still close enough."
Before anything gets decided, how far back am I? Because I was not on Jeffrey.
I'll
for
say
a good bit.
probably 30 feet. This all happened fairly quickly.
Okay, so I'm close-ish to where Clark's at, kind of like in between them, or...
I mean, you're the furthest back, but you're still like 30
Okay.
feet away. The other three are now dropping in front of you, and then Damien and Sky, who don't have the option to just jump off of this thing.
Did Rylee jump?
I
Yeah.
can't fly, my guy.
He said he considered it until he realized he can't fly.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah, I'll die.
So the three who can't fly are up there. And then all of you are going to just hear.
Wait.
You go for it.
Okay, Idalia does her cool fall off Jeffrey
Mm-hmm.
Calypso wings, obviously. I would like to fly back up because I know there are 3 people still on this fucking giraffe.
Uh-huh. And?
This is gonna go so horribly because I'm not gonna be strong enough to do it, but it's gonna be fine. At least they won't be dead. I'm just gonna grab Rylee and Damien and
Alright.
haul their asses off this giraffe.
Alright, give me a strength check to hold on to him.
Yeah, I figured. This is gonna go badly, guys. I just want you to know that. We're so gonna crash land.
I'll say that you can get advantage on Rylee's. So, let me explain. I want you to roll them as 2 separate strength saves.
Okay.
But I want you to roll Riley's with advantage. I'm
Okay.
going to say he's smart enough to hold your wrist. Damien's too experienced with flying in general to hold your wrist.
Okay. Alright, so this is Rylee's. That's a 10.
Alright, and Damien's?
That's after
Well-
advantage.
It's a good thing it was advantage, sweetheart, or you would be plummeting to the ground.
Well, I can reaction feather fall up to 5 that are falling, so...
I'll slow
then-
my fall with feather fall.
This one is for Damien. 4.
Okay.
Alright, yeah, you grab them both and they both pretty much immediately slip out of your hands.
Okay, great.
Good job, Liz.
Directly above Clark?
Sky turns, so he's coming at an angle now.
Damn.
But just for that, go ahead and roll me a D100.
Me?
No,
Wait.
Rylee.
Wait.
Waiting.
Clark is flying, right?
Sure is.
Wings, right?
No.
No?
Yeah, he has no wings.
He just flies.
He just
Can
fly.
I Missy step behind him to grab onto him as I'm falling?
That is cool, so yes.
Okay.
And Damien's actively falling.
Yeah.
Yeah, Damien ain't got no shit.
I'll cast feather fall on Damien.
Okay.
Just to slow his descent.
Still scary as shit.
And then
but
I'm just gonna let him slowly reach the ground.
Makes sense.
I figure with Damien, if I can see Rylee Misty Step, then I can at least go and get Damien so he doesn't,
Well, he's
Kill
falling
himself.
much slower now, so you've got time.
Cool.
That is true. Alright,
So what's happening now?
Rylee, give me a strength check. You're gonna miss a step behind him, strength check to grab onto him.
21.
Yeah, you're gonna grab onto him.
Hell yeah.
I now roll a d20 to see if you're gonna knock him off trajectory and mess up his aim. You sure do mess up his aim.
Hell yeah.
I wouldn't say hell yeah yet. That's not necessarily a good thing for
let's
you.
not say that just yet.
The hell yeah is the fact that I just went from falling 100 feet to maybe not anymore.
I mean, no, you're actively going back up.
Your grapple was hell yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
But-
yeah, my grapple was the hell yeah. Like, I'm up there, man.
The knocking him off a trajectory. Let's wait.
I feel like
Glad I don't-
I feel it's only fair. Tim, roll me a D6.
Oh, hell. That went out of my tray. A 5. Let's still roll the 5. 5.
Okay. You know, that it's not the worst outcome on this list.
Oh God.
What do you mean by that?
What I mean by that is, so as is all happening, Clark is like dashing towards the giraffe. You knock him off his course. He was aiming for a wing, and he was gonna just rip it off. But now you knocked him off, and he takes the entire back half of Jeffrey. So he's now split in half. The wings are fully intact, though. Wings fully intact.
I'm assuming there's no way I would have had time to cast slow time as he changes trajectory.
No, because your reaction to this
Okay.
moment would have been
I
feather fall
gotcha.
on Damien.
I gotcha.
Now Jeffrey cut in half. But his wings still work. Those guys still flying around. Clark's like, God damn it. I just wanted to take the wing. I didn't want to actually hurt the thing too much.
If you didn't want to hurt it, don't attack it.
I said too much. You broke the law. You know what? He's gonna fly up. He's flying straight up with you. I may not be able to get all of you, but I can at least rest one of you.
How high are we at this very moment?
I'll say the second he like starts going up, you're at about probably still 100 feet because you just hit Jeffrey.
Damn.
But he's gonna set
one
to go
more.
up. Nah, you can chase him.
I'm gonna fly after Damien and try and get him.
Go for it.
Can I cast slow time on him now?
You can cast slow time now.
So that Zeal has a better chance of catching up to them?
How are you?
Let me look.
It's a
Hold
20-foot sphere that you place.
So,
you know how you place this spear.
I want it to be far enough away that it gets Clark in it, but far enough that it doesn't catch Zeal until Zeal also gets a little bit closer, so that once Zeal gets like right behind him essentially, or as
Basically
close
getting
as
me to that
there,
20 foot.
and then I can call it off if I need to. So I basically
Okay.
want Clark to be like on the farthest edge of the sphere,
Yeah, so Clark will like basically
be at the back of it,
yeah, go like
Yeah,
basically right in
so
front of
that-
Clark, so he's just now getting into it, so he's
going
affected
into
by
it.
but gives Z
'Cause I
time
want-
to catch up.
Yeah.
Gotcha. You can do said thing.
I can try something fun. Very, very dangerous, but fun.
Yeah, in your slow time, because you're also in the slow time.
I mean, I could.
It also only lasts for 2 rounds. However, we're doing rounds in this situation.
Yeah, I was about to say this is the time I think I might have to call initiative,
Yeah.
Fair.
or we can all gentlemen's an order.
Two
Gentlemen's
actions. Maybe like everyone gets 2 turns, and then that'll be the end of the rounds, or something like that.
I mean, just like a jet, like we just go in an order without rolling
Yeah.
dice type thing.
Okay.
We can do that. I'll say Kenzi started it off. Wouldn't start it with the slow time if you're cool with that.
Yeah, it starts that. So then 2 rounds after this. This doesn't count as one of
Yes, correct.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like it makes narrative sense for it to be Z now.
Okay.
Distance wise, you just went on straight onto your wings, so you're probably not too far.
Yeah.
So you could definitely make it there within this turn if you wanted.
Okay. Can I? Okay. So one of my 4 phase steps means I can touch someone and transfer them instead of myself.
Correct.
Can I transfer Rylee to be on my back, not Clark's back?
I mean, I don't see why you wouldn't be able to. Yeah, I don't see why you wouldn't be able to. Roll me a D20. Tim, pick odds or evens before he rolls.
Odd.
Alright, so if you roll an odd, only good things happen. If you roll an even, I'll say you are able to touch Rylee, and Rylee will go on your back, but you're just barely getting to the slow time circle.
Okay. Okay.
So you're
Alright,
starting
I
to slow
accept that.
down.
That's a 5.
Alright, so you touch Rylee, you stay out of the slow time sphere. You're all good.
Great. I'd like to not be here.
I'll say this was Clark's turn. He's slow. Crazy, he slowly turned his head. Rylee.
I'm no longer on his back?
No, now
You're
you're
on
on
my
the
back
Z's
now.
back.
Oh.
Same height, just different back.
That's really... He's
Oh,
really
hey,
short
dude.
then.
You want uppies?
Oh, I understand what you meant now. Never mind.
So, same height, but I'm on your back instead. So I'm safe.
Yeah.
Fuck it, I still want to do it anyway. Now that I'm
You're
not on his
not
back,
in
it's not as dangerous.
We're close enough, though.
I'm gonna cast a cantrip. Hopefully this works, because it'll be really cool. Can he make a Constitution saving throw for me, please?
He sure can make a Constitution saving throw for you.
God, I hope this works. Be funny.
That
for me.
is a 15.
Sick. I'm using Sapping Sting,
Whoa.
which if the target succeeds, nothing happens. But if they fail, they're gonna take just a D4 of necrotic. But then they fall prone while he's 100 feet in the sky.
And
Hopefully he just
slowed.
falls. Yeah, it's not as fun when he's slowed.
Alright, but yeah, he falls prone
He
very
takes-
slowly.
It would if the slow time thing wasn't there, it'd probably be more fun.
There's only so
But it's
much
more
to
of
do,
just
so-
not giving him another action, I
Makes
guess.
sense.
But six damage, 6 necrotic. Not that it matters.
6 damage. We'll say it's Idalia's turn. If she wants to go grab Damien.
Yes, please.
Give me a strength check to grab Damien. Well, we all admire how cute my cat is.
Hey, bitch.
Get off my throat, bud. Why do you like stepping on my throat so much?
18.
Oh yeah, you can definitely grab Damien with that.
Learned the lesson the first time. I just grab him like, come here, you little fucker.
It's easier to grab one person than two.
It is
Yeah.
easy to grab one person.
On a moving
Mhm,
thing, no
mhm.
less.
Or just like stack him midair.
It also helps that he was falling slowly.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Well, Damien has nothing to add to this intercourse other than... So what's the plan now? Talking to Idalia. Thinking real hard.
Okay. So Rylee is on Zeal's back.
Yes.
Kenzi's somewhere on the ground, or is she in the air?
He's somewhere invisible.
Kenzi is invisible.
Okay,
So you
I'm
don't know,
not-
but last you knew she was in the.
Okay, I'm not worried about really Kenzi. If she's invisible, I'm not worried about Kenzi.
Okay.
I have Damien.
Uh-huh.
So Sky is still on Jeffrey.
Yes, he's trying to control the giraffe that was just cut in half. It's not making a fun noise. I forgot to look up what giraffe sounds are.
I'm gonna tell Damien, hold on, and then I'm gonna say fuck it, and I'm gonna fly back towards Sky and Jeffrey and see if there's anything I can do on that end to help.
Alright.
Apparently on the front end, because there's no back end anymore.
Correct. He will hold on. You'll see as sand starts moving as the people stuck in the sand start trying to dig their way out the sand. As we all know, it's coarse and it's rough and it gets everywhere. Sky's just having a rough time of it as you get there Jeffrey's just screaming, going wildly. He's just trying to corral him back in. If you could stop the bleeding in a way, that would be helpful. What is this new accent?
I don't know.
Help!
Kenzi?
I'll come on my turn. I'll help.
Right.
Alright, great. It's Kenzi's turn now.
I'm coming. I would like to fly over to Jeffrey. I don't know which spell would work the best for this. Because I have like the basics like cure wounds and stuff like that, but then I also have my cure condition one that you gave me.
This would
So I
not
didn't
count
know-
as a condition. Cure wounds.
Well, I
would
didn't
be
know if it
your
would
best.
help with any of like the blood loss or anything.
Cure wounds would close the wound.
Okay, then I'll do that at probably second level.
Okay.
Let me f-
Why is your nose always so
find
wet,
it.
dude? Did you need to knock my headphones off?
So 2d8 plus spellcasting modifier. Do you want me to actually roll that, or do you just want to say it closes the wound?
You want to say that
Yeah.
again, or a cat knocked my headphones off and then stepped on my throat?
Do you want me to roll the healing for that, or just say that it closes the wound?
We can just say it closes the wound.
Fantastic, great. That's probably it for me.
Yeah, that does bring us to the Z's.
I'd like to not be on this side of the border. And not
Understandable.
near slow falling man.
Understandable.
So before I leave, though, I'm going to cast Gust, going underneath him up to keep him in the time just a little longer. And then vamos.
Alright, you cast Gust. I'll say you can see as the wind pushes forward, gets into the sphere, and then slows down.
That's fine.
And then you vamos. I'll say you get to where the others are, and you're all now together near or on Jeffrey. He's now calmed, and Sky is able to regain control of him. Cross the border? Cross the border.
Please.
Yep, you cross the border, you leave it fucking behind you. You take the fuck off. Welcome back to
Sure do.
sailing. What's the game plan now? You have half a giraffe. So it has its wings though. Messed up my
for him at
plans.
least. Can we get him like one of those like
It's like dog wheelchairs.
back
They
leg
add
wheel
wheels.
things you put on like a cat that lost their back legs? Or
Do you want to try to go find someone to do that? I don't know how long it will take.
It'll take very long. It'll take very long.
He can be a side project you work on.
Yeah, I think he will be.
Legs for Jeffrey.
We either finish his wooden legs or we find Haven, whichever happens first. But I don't think Haven can recreate limbs.
You don't know
Like
what Haven
that.
can do.
You're right, I don't.
She's special
Not
with one
anymore.
skill her whole life. Alright, so we're towards gang.
Okay. I think our next one is 13. Okay, out of curiosity, have we been to Lab 8 yet?
Let me look at my fucking map. Which one's fucking 8? Yeah, I think so.
Did we destroy it?
Let me fucking pull my list
I would
of what it
imagine so.
was. I'm pretty sure the only one you didn't destroy was the food one.
That was
That's
7,
the wrong
right?
notebook. Hold on, let me find the right notebook that has them on. I'll let you know.
8 was the one that had the goo.
Yeah, 8 was the goo. The food was 7. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Shut the fuck up, train.
It's 12, 13, 14, and 16 that we've not been
Okay.
to. And I can't breathe underwater personally, so I don't know how likely 16 is at the current moment in time.
That's why we were going to go
14
to
is the one
13
we were at.
first. Yeah,
So, yeah, 13.
that's why we were going to go to 13 first.
Yep.
We're going to 13A.
Little while away.
Yeah, that's probably gonna take you a day, especially now that Jeffrey's in half. He's a little fatigued. Sky will suggest maybe landing so he can.
No, that's a
Lead for
really
a
good
bit.
idea. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's not going to give you as much while if Jeffrey passes out while we're on top of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As much as I loved our little drill there.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question about my wing boots.
I probably have an answer about the set of winged boots.
Do they just fly always, or is there a time on that, or
You can turn them on and off.
because I have those on, so I'll use those and I'll fly next to Jeffrey
All right,
to kind of help a bit,
gotcha.
right? Because with our Calypso wings, we have to do that in intervals, even outside of.
Yeah, it's a time limit.
Okay. Yeah, I'll use the boots.
All right, so he's kind of just walking in the air.
I'm still invisible for a little while as well
Mhm.
until it wears off.
Then she'll disappear. So you go down, make a camp. Yeah.
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 Someone give me a nice survival check to see how good of a camp you do.
I have a +9 in that.
No, you go for it.
I was like, I do too.
Whoever
Someone
wants
go
to.
for it.
I trust.
You should not.
I shouldn't trust.
What you get?
17.
What do you mean? Why would I not trust that?
17's not bad.
Not terrible.
Yeah, I mean, I saw the number on the dice and was like, ah, shit.
Yeah, it's not great with
Did
the
you
+9. But
add your fancy stuff to
yeah,
it?
did you add the fancy stuff?
Yeah. That's already been added in because I keep fucking forgetting it.
That is probably the best way to do it. Yeah. So You gotta practice a little bit. It's been a while since you've made one. But it's not bad. It's good. It's comfy. And, you make a nice fire, you rest, and... Ow. You guys should have some nice, lovely conversations in character. There's a stink bug in my room. I want to kill it.
Idalia's going to be sitting kind of by herself, so if anybody wants to come talk to her, by all means, feel free.
I think Kenzi's gonna be sitting over next to Jeffrey, and she's gonna be just kind of like petting him.
Suck it. But I don't know what to do. We're just chilling, vibing, living life. I mean, I got nothing.
All my talking is in inner, so
It's just nice time for a rest, you know? We've escaped the cops several times. We're just fugitives, man.
What are we trying to get to be able to go into the Fae thing?
Oh.
I know it's a chocolate bar.
Bro, I got you.
we have to kill a demon and an angel,
Okay.
Demon Lord.
and there's only like
Demon.
there's not very many
Yeah,
angels
yeah,
left.
yeah.
Only 2 angels left.
Yeah.
So are we looking for things that'll help us find that, or are we still looking for... Because we know where the portal is to get to
Yes.
the Fae thing, which
Or
is
at least
where
a
we
portal.
think Haven is, right? Or no?
I don't know that Haven's there.
So we're still
I don't
looking in
know.
the labs to see if she's in one of the labs,
Yeah,
right?
I think,
Okay.
yeah, and I think we're also, I don't know, are we checking labs to see if we might be able to find what we need before we have to go kill an angel?
That is
think that
something that
also-
was brought up by one
Yeah.
of you.
Because they're able to, in case they're already able to use the portal, then prop might have it already.
hmm
Yeah.
But that's another thing, is if they aren't able to use the portal, which I would assume that they are because they brought things back,
Yeah.
but if they're not able to activate it again, maybe they're waiting for us to do the hard work for them.
Who knows?
You.
I mean, you're not wrong. But why would I tell you?
Anyway, while you were away getting the stink bug, Idalia is sitting by herself. Kenzi is sitting with Jeffrey. And then the Z's are talking amongst themselves in their head.
Mhm. Yep.
Alright, so when I said talk to each other in character, you said actually fuck you. No, got it.
Pretty much.
It seemed like a good time to rest.
We can't see it, so
Kenzi's sad.
Tim. That's a good fucking joke, Tim. Shut the fuck up, though.
Thank you.
Alright.
I mean, either Kenzi's sad or she's angry, so
And right now she's sad. Look at Jeffrey.
I know.
Do you see
Facts.
him?
Looks.
He's currently
not
like curled up into a ball.
No.
Like his neck's just like wrapped around.
which is easier now.
It's so sad. Kenzi's just sitting there petting him, tears streaming down her face.
You know what, Peter? You make a good point. It's like a half-finished ball. You can't.
Oh my god.
He's not quite long enough now. Can I help you, sir? Tapping at my lip. Bring out of my Ethernet cord. Sorry, the cat's a real fucking nuisance in this setup today. I tried to chew on my Ethernet cord earlier because his spring got caught in it.
Mm.
Anyway,
That's never happened with us, thankfully.
if you're not gonna interact with each other, I guess it's bedtime. Good old honk shoeing. If not, you
Mr.
ever
DM.
yes, yes, Mr. Peter.
Sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Can I roll a history check to see if I remember how I got from the Feywilds to here because I am from the Feywilds. And I don't feel like I killed a demon and or angel to do that.
Peter, I would love to say yes, but I have not thought that part about your fucking backstory up. So go ahead and roll. If you get a 25, I'll bullshit it on the spot.
Okay, I do have a decent history, so that's not impossible. That's a nat 20.
Alright, let's see here.
This should be good.
Dr. Pepper should sponsor us, by the way. Unrelated to how you got here, don't worry. But one time I was hoping for a nat 1, goddammit.
Sorry.
Let's say your parents took you to a portal in the Feywild. It was already open when you got there. So you didn't do anything to open the portal. It just parents like sent you off, gave you like a picture of your grandma where her house was, said best of luck, pat on the back, and you walked to the portal, and you were in the town you grew up in. You know, you were pretty much in your grandma's backyard and you walked out. It seems in the Feywild there's a way to make portals out of the Feywild.
So, like, it's easier to get out of the Feywilds than to get in the Feywilds, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
That, or you could also say it's like an art of the people who live in the Feywilds can make these portals. But you like just left too young to actually know how to do it.
Okay. Yeah.
Boom, bullshit.
No, that was solid. That makes sense.
Now you sleeping. Everyone do a nice sleepy eepy bo beepy. Then we wake up, and by we, I mean Idalia will blink her eyes open and find herself in a void of black.
Fuck. Black? It's never been black before.
With a statically white figure in front of her.
I don't like those.
Good morning, Idalia, dear. It's been far too long since you and I last had a chat.
Can I make a history check to see if I know who this fucker is?
I'm gonna say no check necessary, because there's no shot you're gonna forget who the facts of life are.
Fuck. What do you want?
I'm here to make you an offer. It seems the path ahead of you is arduous, long, and tedious.
Gee, you think?
I do. And so I'm here to offer a compromise. Something that will allow you to get everything you need in but a matter of 2 days. And you can find yourselves in the Feywilds. Otherwise, it might take you, who knows, couple months, perhaps years, to collect everything. If that is...
What kind of compromise?
Well, simply put, I will guide you towards a path. You will do something for me, and it will directly lead to you getting the heart of a demon lord and an angel. And I'll even toss in a candy bar of my own and, let's say, a vial of silver for funsies.
And what am I going to have to do for you?
Quite simple, really. He will, wave his hand and a paper, parchment scroll will appear in it. You will simply give this to your friend Damien and not tell a single soul about it.
This seems a little bit too easy, don't you think?
I don't think anything's too easy. I think everything is just right for the price.
What's that parchment have to do with Damien?
It's a map of a location he needs to go to.
That he needs to go to, or that you want him to go to?
Is there truly a difference?
I think so.
Well, then between you and me, a place I want him to go. But what you will tell him is that is a place he needs to go. Damien's been through an awful lot as of late, don't you think? I mean, you all have been awfully mean to him. And you're dealing with his abusive family, the loss of his only caring family member, and the fact he is constantly grappling with the fact that he's not even sure if a single one of you like him anymore. This map, you'll say, will lead you to a lovely therapist I met. She'll help you, and then whenever you feel ready, give us a text, give us a call. We'll tell you right where we are. We'll even come pick you up ourselves. Now, what do you say?
So let me get this straight. If I make this deal with you, we get everything we need.
Within 2 days.
What do you define as everything we need?
You will get the chocolate bar, the heart of a demon lord, and the heart of an angel. Everything you need to open the Feywild portal, go rescue your friend Haven.
So that's where she is.
Have you forgotten already? You already asked me where Haven was, and I already confirmed for you she was within the Feywilds.
What about Damien's sister?
What about her?
Where's she at?
Do you want to add the answer to that as to our dear?
So if I accept, we find the heart of a demon lord, the heart of an angel, a chocolate bar, and a vial of silver, and we find out where Damien's sister is. And all I have to do is take that parchment from you to Damien and lie to him about what it is.
And not tell a single soul. Please keep in mind the alternative is months until you can find Haven at best.
And you know that for a fact.
Of course I do. That is my business. You will extend a hand out. So what do you say?
I say that I already screwed over one of my friends before by letting her get taken. And that was my mistake. And let me be very clear that I don't make the same mistake twice. So no, I will not screw over Damien. I will fix my mistake on my own terms. I will not take the shortcut out. I have faith in our team that we will get to Haven and we will save her.
Save her, yes, but would it truly be Haven after so long? But since you seem to have so many worries, allow me to quell them for you. I will give you my word, as a cosmic being, that Damien will not be harmed while he is within my care. Until you see him again, he will not be hurt, he will not go hungry, he will not go thirsty.
All of those are physical harms.
I can add mental harms to that too, if you so wish. I will ensure that I and no one associated with me will do any form of harm to Damien until you next see him.
And what about those not associated with you?
Well, those not associated with me won't have any idea where he is. That's why I'm not showing you the map. The deal is sweet enough for you, or do I need to add more to it?
You could add more. But that doesn't change my answer. No.
Very well then. I wish you the best of luck in your quest. And you will feel as something hooks into your back and pulls you out. You all wake up.
Oh my god, I love this game. That was fantastic.
Oh.
Good morning, gang. You all look like you slept well.
Does Idalia look noticeably distressed?
That's a great question.
We won't know yet.
Yeah, she turned her camera off, so
She did in fact leave.
you did deafen, yeah.
So never mind.
Yeah,
Stop
I think I
her
did.
cry.
Stop making it so fun. Huh. Well, good morning.
Good morning.
Sky has made you breakfast. Don't ask me what it
What did
is.
she make?
Don't
Oh,
ask me what it is.
okay.
Was whatever rations she had, she like heated up.
Is Idalia noticeably distressed?
She hasn't said jack shit all morning.
Okay.
She has just been sitting by herself.
Kenzi would like to, I'll take a plate of whatever it is that Sky has made, and I'll go over to Idalia and sit down next to her. And I like kind of hold out the plate. What's wrong?
I'm worried I just fucked Haven over.
What do you mean?
The facts of life came to me in a dream. He offered me a deal.
For what?
He said that he would give us everything we needed to get to Haven. The heart of an angel, the heart of a demon lord, chocolate. He even said a vial of silver. And all I had to do was give Damien a piece of parchment with a map on it. A map that led him to a location that the facts of life wanted him to find. And something just felt wrong. I mean, Kenzi, what if I just threw away our one chance to find Haven and save her in time?
We'll find her.
He said it would take us months.
He said it would, or he said it could?
He said that he knew for sure. And I'd like to say we can prove him wrong, but I don't know how.
So then, why?
What if I just killed her? Something didn't feel right. I knew if I accepted it, he would manipulate Damien or find a way to manipulate me again, or... I didn't trust it.
Then you made the right choice. We know
And
we can't trust him. Look at everything he's taken so far. And now he wants Damien for what?
I don't know.
Exactly. We have to do this on our own. We have to find her. We can't use him. We can't accept his help anymore after everything he's done. You did the right thing.
And what if by doing the right thing, I just killed Haven?
We can't believe that.
I don't mean physically kill her, Kenzi. I mean, what if we find her and she's not the same, that she'll never be the same? You read the file. You know what they're going to do to her. What if she never comes back from that?
We still have to try. We might get there and she might not be the same, but we still try. That's all we can do right now. And it's not going to do us or her any good sitting around wondering what happens if we don't save her. So eat your breakfast so that we can go and try to find her.
Yes, ma'am. Idalia will reluctantly eat her breakfast.
Kenzi will kind of like walk off somewhere else.
Do the other two want to have a heartfelt conversation like that?
A heartfelt conversation with my food about that gobble that shit
I don't know
down.
if Riley and I have anything to talk about at this current moment in time, because neither of us know what happened, so...
You can
Eat
just talk
that
about other
suckers.
stuff, though.
We're just casually eating whatever's on my plate. I don't know what it is. Probably good. I don't know.
Now roll a d20, Tim. See how good it is.
It's tortureful. Just so you know. Never mind. I rolled 2.
You know, it ain't that good.
I did the best with what she had.
It's very
I'm
clear.
doing-
AJ rolled did the cooking.
And Rylee being the nice guy of keeping his friends afloat. Every time he's taking a bite, he's just gonna keep eating it, although it's terrible. He doesn't want to hurt anybody's feelings right now.
Guys literally sitting there like, what the fuck is he on about? This is shit.
Yeah.
Delicious.
You know, also, Z, you'll see a Sky takes a bite and then we'll turn around, like, spit it out. But then she'll go, She doesn't want to hurt Riley's feelings. And then she keeps doing that. And apparently a dog attacks
Lick
Brittany's
my
mic. Don't worry, it didn't get picked up.
He licked.
Well, now you just don't get to lick it.
I wasn't gonna.
I'd hope not. Alright, Didn't foresee Liz saying no.
That
Me
was
either,
very
bitch.
funny.
She said, "Get fucked, nerd."
I had to close my notes tab for the episode.
Just keep trying so hard to
Beach
get her to say
episode.
yes.
I was watching, I'm like, I'm gonna tell how smart of a decision this is by the reaction of Brittany and Peter, and I said no, and Brittany was like, I can't tell if that's good or bad, but I'm sticking with no.
Shocked.
I had a lot of notes if you said yes.
I
It was
was
gonna be a much more eventful
I
morning than
I
these
was
if you
gonna
said
try
yes.
to plan something. I was gonna try to clock you giving him the thing and like follow him.
I'm glad I'm the only. I was vibing the whole time to the music in the Roll20, and I'm just sitting there shaking my head. Don't do it, man. Okay? Don't do it. But
Don't do
I can't
it,
say
man.
that. I'm just vibing to the music. Don't do that.
Yeah, I'm watching Tim sit there.
I
Shake
put
his
so
head.
many different no gifts in the chat.
I didn't even look at the
Really
chat.
the waiting room to that. Took away his
I know.
3 lifelines.
Yeah,
I had to
Yeah.
delete my joke at the beginning because he goes, "You're in a void and it's black," and you're like, "It's black," and I'm like, "What's wrong with black?"
I saw that.
That's
joke,
what
that
we
was
were worried
funny.
about.
because all of the other voids I've been in have not been black.
Hey, it's infinite color of voids, alright?
And then Caleb also said, "And it's now recorded forever." He said, "To our dear," and said, "To our deal."
Shut the fuck up.
It's forever
Go
recorded.
fuck you. You know what? Rylee, roll a d20.
Nat 20.
Alright, 20 pieces of the fire jump out and actually burn your leg.
Hell
Take
yeah.
5 points of damage.
Only 5. I'm just kidding.
God.
It's fucking embers of a fire. It's not doing that much to you. Shut the fuck up.
God, to my dear.
To my
God, what a
dear.
waste of a nat 20.
I think that's a pretty good use, man. Oh, I mean, I guess what do now, guys?
Well, I don't know anything happened, so I assume we're just gonna go along
And we
our merry
continue
way.
on our way.
As we are packing up, this would be so out of character for Idalia, but I don't care. As we're packing up to like get on Jeffrey, Idalia's just gonna walk over to Damien and just full on bear hug him.
Okay. Good. He'll hug back. Good morning to you too. This a new thing we're doing now?
Idalia's gonna pull away. She'd be like, "Don't get used to it." But I'm happy you're here, Damien. And I know the last couple of months haven't been easy for you. But just know we're all here for you if you need us. And you want to talk. Or if you need anything, we're here for you. And I know our mission is right now trying to find Haven, but please don't think we've forgotten about your sister. We're gonna find her too, I promise.
Okay. Thank you. Sorry, this is just very out of left field and uncharacteristic of you. Kind of caught me off guard.
Me too. But, I thought I should say that.
I appreciate it.
And she's gonna awkwardly, like, scuff her foot, turn around, and walk away.
Was that done in front of everyone?
It was done while packing up, so I'll say everyone could see it.
I don't think Kenzi doesn't say anything, but like the entire time she's just like kind of putting her boots back on and she's just kind of like looking between the two of them.
Damien seems visibly like, I don't want to say flustered because that's not the right word, but I can't think of the word I'm actually thinking of.
Confused?
Shocked.
Shocked is closer than confused.
Bewildered.
Yes,
There you
bewildered.
go.
He's gonna turn to Rylee as they're packing up. Is Idalia okay? Is she sick? Did something like hit her in the head the other day?
She's just really caring, I would assume.
She's never hugged me before.
Yeah, she's never hugged me either, and now I'm scared that she might.
I'm sorry. Who was Damien just asking that in general? Was it specifically?
It's to Rylee specifically.
Okay.
Fuck you too, husband.
Do we need to come up with like a code word? Like if she comes to hug you, like if you just yell at like grapefruit, I'll like I don't know what I'll do. Something.
I mean, I don't know how many times she's gonna go out of her way to hug somebody. I think we'll be okay, but we'll be keeping an eye out.
So no grapefruit or yes grapefruit?
Do you want to say grapefruit? You seem like you're really into the grapefruit thing.
It's a really fun word to say. It's like pumpernickel. It's just really fun words to say.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you're free to just say it whenever you feel like saying it. You can say it out loud. You can say it right now. Just yell grapefruit. We're here for a good time.
I don't think yelling grapefruit's probably appropriate.
But you think when she's coming to hug me and I yell grapefruit, that's appropriate?
Now that you question me out loud, you're making a lot of sense.
Yeah.
I'll workshop it. We'll meet back up. We can workshop it.
Absolutely. You get back to me on that.
Mm-hmm. If you have any ideas, you can let me know.
Of course, of course.
Alright, what is everyone's passive perceptions, please? And thank you.
No. Okay.
20.
Solid.
15.
19.
Why is mine so low?
18.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna double check and make sure that's correct.
Passive perception, it should just be...
Wait, do I add my Calypso stuff to that?
Yeah.
I think so.
23.
That might be it.
21.
Okay.
Let me
So, okay,
double check
10 plus wisdom. Okay, this should be higher, I think. 10 plus wisdom. Oh, that's why. 9 plus 7.
No, you do not get Calypso bonus to it.
Okay, then just 20.
18.
It's your wisdom it's 10 plus your wisdom modifier plus your proficiency bonus.
If you're proficient in perception.
If you're proficient.
Y'all, I figured it out. Shut up so I can count. Okay. Okay, I think I got it now.
Is it above Peter's
Mine is-
20?
Mine is actually a 17.
Okay. Alright. Y'all hop on Jeffrey. Except for Kenzi, 'cause I guess she's walking next to Jeffrey.
Yeah, dude.
Why don't you take off? I'm gonna take a small pause here. Partly because Tim needs to fix his Discord, and partly because I need to pee. Be right back. Back. So we're flying in the air. About a day worth of travel. You guys will find a collection of about 4 houses, all in the shape of various bees. One being the letter B, one being the animal a bee, one being the word bee, as in BE, and then the other one being a beehive.
Is the letter B capital?
No, lowercase be.
I bad
No,
vibes.
I meant just
I
the
meant,
letter.
yeah.
The single letter.
Yeah, single letter is capital B. Yeah,
Good vibes.
But
Good vibes.
The word is not.
yeah. Word is
word-
Bad
not.
vibes.
Now, for the word one, is it like a B and then an E, or are they close enough to like connect?
They're connected to each other.
Okay.
So like cursive
Important.
or
No, it's normal like
Okay,
Times
just
New Roman
really close
font. They're just
together.
next to each other.
got it. You got it.
Well, it's Times New Roman.
Shut the fuck you.
Those are some sharp edges.
Okay, so the beehive one, is it a house that's shaped like a beehive, or is it just a beehive?
It's a
If it's just a
beehive.
beehive, I can't fit in there.
What kind of beehive? So like a beehive from like a cartoon, or like a beehive that you'd find at like a beekeeper's place, where it's like a white box.
It is a large cartoonish beehive like you would find in a Looney Tunes cartoon.
Got it. Now, are there any other like bees around, flying around, or?
I mean, you don't see any bees.
Do I hear any bees?
Perception check.
I bet you hear a lot of bees.
28.
Bee is
Sorry,
silent.
31.
Bee is
Oh,
silent.
it's silent. Okay.
Hmm.
The bee is silent.
The bee is silent.
Yeah,
Oh, so the house is just E.
That letter one, there's nothing there.
It's just an empty space.
I'll go to the letter B.
Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys next week.
See my GIF in the chat.
Mhm.
The letter B we go. How
Going
about
into the bee.
Are we dividing and conquering?
I don't know. Are you dividing and conquering?
that? Do you want to divide and conquer? Do you want to go into the beehive from the cartoon?
I want
Fuck
to
it.
go into the one that's shaped like a actual bee.
Okay.
That leaves me with the word then, right?
Who's going where?
These
The
are going
Z's
into
are
the letter
going
B.
to the letter. I'm
Okay, the
going
capital
into the
one?
animal.
Yes.
Yes, the capital one.
Oh, little bee, that's so cute.
Okay, so Z's are in the capital letter B. Kenzi, you're in that physical animal.
Mm-hmm.
This
Tim, where are you going?
I'll go to the word B. B.
And is anybody going to the beehive?
That'd be
You're
you,
the
big
only
dog.
one left.
Sounds like you now.
guy's there too, and Damien. You didn't get rid of him, man. Come on.
You sure about that?
Yeah, you still stuck with him.
Where's Boone?
That's a
Fuck
great
off.
question. Perception check, everyone.
God.
That's
you
so.
know,
That's so funny you mentioned that, Tim.
What annoys me is really right before you said perception check, I'm rolling dice for funsies. Nat 20's it, and you're like, perception check. Now I gotta fucking roll it again.
29.
30.
13.
13. Oh, look at that.
Wow, look at
I
that.
bet you rolled a 4 on that die, didn't you?
Did not.
Damn, I did.
I rolled a fucking 6.
That is crazy. Kenzi and Disease. You look around. Where the fuck is Damien?
What the
What?
fuck?
I swear to God, if I gave up
Sky-
that fucking deal.
Sky, where's...
Okay, well, we all kind of knew this was gonna happen, right?
You two did. You two didn't tell anyone else.
No, I meant us. We kind of
Oh,
knew
yeah,
that he was
yeah,
just gonna take
yeah.
him. Okay.
Well, out of character, I'm completely unsurprised, but in character, I have no clue what's going on.
Anyway.
Sky?
Yeah.
Where did Damien go? He was still on the giraffe with us, wasn't he?
He looks around. I thought so.
He was.
Idalia's gonna look at Kenzi and be like, are you fucking kidding me?
I think you have to tell them.
Are we sure he's just not wondering? Did he already go into one of the houses? Maybe he wandered off to pee or something.
Has been a full day.
He doesn't really go off on his own a lot without telling people. So I feel like it's unlikely that he just went inside one of the houses.
Logically, Kenzi, I'm aware of that, but I'm trying to cling on to any hope that remains that that is what happened.
I think you need to tell everyone else.
Are we entering the bee houses or what?
Absolutely.
Rylee enters the beehive. Because he didn't notice Damien wasn't here.
I rolled really low. I did not see that.
Look, Idalia, we'll go search these houses. Assuming we don't find him, have to tell them so that they at least know why he's gone. I mean, we have no idea to know where he's at.
Kenzi, what if I gave up that deal for nothing then? If he took him anyway?
Then you still did what felt right to you, and that's all that matters.
So inside of this comically Looney Tunes style beehive house, Tim.
I thought that was me.
I'm in the letters. I'm in the.
Oh, my bad. You're in the letters.
B.
Right, you're right. My bad. Significantly less fun this time.
Damn it.
You open the door. There's a lot of books. Many books all around. You search through the books. Yes.
Yeah, I'll search in books. Why not?
No, investigation check. You search through the books. Everyone else, you enter in your houses.
As Idalia and I are kind of turning to go into ours, I'm gonna look at Sky and like motion her to like follow Idalia because I don't think she needs to be alone right now.
You don't have to be alone.
Give a thumbs up as you finish tying up Jeffrey, and then we'll enter into the comically Looney Tune bee house.
But then yes, I'll be going in to the bee.
Okay.
19 on my search for books.
Alright, you look through these books. It's a lot of like encyclopedia type stuff, like A to Z, 1 to 2, Z to A, all sorts of encyclopedias, in a bunch of different languages. Yeah. More encyclopedias than any one person actually needs in their lifetime, in my personal opinion. There is no upstairs. It's just one floor. It appears to be like a tube going into the E.
Oh, fun. Well, let's look at this tube.
Alright, you can crawl through the tube. You want to crawl through the tube?
I'll crawl through the tube.
Now you go on feet first, arms first.
Arms first.
Now you go arms first. You crawl through the tube, and you're gonna fall into the E, and there's gonna like a bunch of rubber ducks.
Nice.
As you walk around, it's kind of like a faux beach setup here, but the water is just rubber ducks, like a pool area, kind of. You're gonna feel something brushes across your leg as you're wading through the ducks.
I'm gonna obviously jerk my leg out of the way, and then I'm just gonna be like, I'm just gonna kick the ducks a little bit, see if I can uncover whatever maybe touch me.
You kick the ducks. You're gonna hear a symphony of like quack sounds. You're gonna see as all the rubber ducks begin walking. So they're gonna start pecking you. These are all living ducks made of rubber.
Ow! And they're just gonna be like, "I'm sorry," and then I'm gonna try to get. Can I get out of the pool, or is it just the floor is the pool?
The floor is the pool.
Is there anywhere for me to go so I can escape these rubber duckins?
Also, there's another tube at the far end of the room.
So many tubes in this place. I'm just gonna keep shaking off ducks, and then I'm just gonna go to the next tube.
All right, I'm gonna say you're gonna take 3 points of damage from these rubber duckies pecking you, because they're not very painful because rubber ducks.
Right.
You get to this tube, like a little hard to get in because like it's going up. You have to like crawl up, kind of, as you go into the upper curve of the E, and you can see a little box.
I'm just gonna kick open the box.
All right, you open up the box.
Yeah, I'll open the box.
Inside of it will be what appears to be like a birthday card type thing. It says "Happy Birthday." No name.
Huh. No name. That's not my name. Okay. Like that's just on the cover? Do I need or
No, that's like that's the you open it up inside is like the default printed happy birthday message.
I'll just close it, toss it back into the chest, and move on.
Continuing on through the tube, you see the other end of the tube just goes back into the rubber duck pool.
Fun. Is there anything in this pool, like on the floor of the pool? Or am I just wasting my time?
You want to check?
I'm gonna check.
Alright, you get back into the rubber ducks and you start feeling around the floor. Investigation check.
20.
With a 20, you are going to find what appears to be a hat thing at the bottom of this pool.
I'll pick up the hat.
Pick up the hat. Put the hat on. Hold the hat.
I'll just hold the hat.
No, you just hold the hat.
Then, if there's nothing else, I'm just like looking around the room. If there's nothing else except for these ducks wanting to peck me, can I go back out? Or
you can go back through the tube that got you into this room.
Okay, I'll just do that.
Alright, you do that. You see that about 5 ducks have followed you.
Adorable. Good for them. I'm just gonna keep going.
Alright, I mean, there's really a lot of encyclopedias. That's really about where it ends.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go back out of the house with a hat in my hand and maybe ducks following me.
These 5 ducks will continue to follow you, yes.
Okay.
Who wants to go next? Don't all jump at once to be next.
I'll go.
Alright, Kenzi, in the life-size bee.
Mm-hmm.
You open the door to the bee. You see inside there are 2 bees. They're large, about let's say about like a small dog pet carrier size bee.
Okay.
With 2 long legs.
Okay.
Normal bee-sized wings, though.
Oh, so little.
So you walk in, they both turn to look at you.
I'll cast comprehend language.
Can we help you with something?
Oh, sorry. We just came across these different bee houses and we're looking for something. Didn't mean to bother you.
What kind of something you're looking for?
Like a weird like lab kind of thing where there's usually some like experiment type stuff going on.
B2 will narrow its eyes at you.
Do you happen to know anything about something like that?
The bees look at each other. They look back at Kenzi. Who you work for?
My friends and I are just trying to find
Is you a Fed? Are you a Fed?
No.
One of them's gonna get like real up close in your face. You lying to me? You best not be lying to me.
Can I stab them with one of my daggers?
Do you wish to stab the bee?
This bee is all up in my face.
You can stab the bee if you want.
I'll use a normal dagger, so it won't be that bad if I hit him.
Okay.
Not one of the fancy ones. 19.
You definitely get a good stab in there.
Eight points of damage.
Alright, you stab the bee, he falls to the fucking ground. Starts rolling around.
What do you know about these labs?
No, he's just shout. There's a shout. Like the one you stabbed was just shouting. Like the bitch stabbed me. The bitch stabbed me. Other one's like slowly backing away from you. Like whoa. Let's calm down now. No need to be so violent. I don't know what you're talking about. I ain't know nothing about no labs.
I find that hard to believe.
That he's still backing away from you. I don't know what you're on about. I ain't know nothing about no labs.
Then why are you concerned with who I work for?
I'm not the one who asked. That's the guy you stabbed.
Then why is he concerned?
I don't know. His business is his business.
What did I miss?
Tons.
When did you leave?
I think Kenzi had just entered the bee house.
Well, there's now one bee person,
Two bee people
on the ground having been stabbed, and another one doesn't seem to be very helpful.
I'll go to the one that I stabbed then. And I'll like crouch down next to him. What do you know about the labs?
You fucking stabbed me, you bitch. I'll tell you what I fucking know. According to all known laws of aviation, bees should be incapable of flight. Yet here we are.
What does that have to do with the question I just asked you?
He's gonna try to fly away. He's gonna use his tiny bee wings and flutter to his feet. He's gonna try to.
Can I push him back down?
Yeah.
I'll do that.
My bees ain't strong. Shove him back down. You fucking bitch! What the fuck? Let me go.
You can answer my questions, and maybe I'll heal that cut of yours.
I ain't working with
Or
no
you can
feds.
continue-
I ain't talk to no feds. I ain't no snitch. I ain't no narc.
Do I look like a fed? I'm a 16-year-old girl.
The feds are crafty these days. I've seen babies working for the feds.
Where?
Gotta roll a dice first. Give me a second. Kenzi, I need to know if a 20 hits you.
You think?
With Rylee in this party, I don't know.
Yes, it does.
Alright, then the bee's gonna lean in, or bee's on the ground, gonna look at you and I and go, your mother's house, and he's gonna turn around and sting you with his stinger. A big flip, a big stinger, because it's a big bee. You're gonna take 7 points of damage as it stabs into you.
Okay.
And then he's gonna try to fly, and you're gonna see as his insides are just ripped out as the stinger stays with you.
Well, that seemed like a terrible choice.
Death before knocking.
Okay, I'm gonna rip the stinger out.
You can do that.
And then I look. Is the other one still here?
No.
Okay, great. I'm just gonna search around the house.
Alright, it looks like a pretty simple, like 2-bedroom apartment.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of smells weird in here, but
What's it smell like?
like a mix of like burnt sugar and trying to remember fucking chemicals. I think it's hydrogen chloride. I think. Like it's like a chemically smell with the burnt sugar.
Is there like, does anything else seem off? Like, can I figure out?
There's some needles on the kitchen counter.
Some needles?
Yeah, they appear to be used.
Well, I'm not touching one of those.
Okay.
Is that it? Like, it doesn't seem like there's anything else, like any...
I mean, there's like a bedroom, a bathroom.
I'd like to go investigate those. I'm just
Alright.
looking, I'm trying to see if there's, like, an entrance to, like, something that seems more like a lab.
I got you.
Or anything like that. Anything that would point in that direction.
You're not really gonna find anything like that. You will find a like a spear with a large bee stinger at the bladed part of it.
Take that.
Got a bee spear. But you're not gonna find much else.
Okay. I'll take my new fancy spear and leave.
Okay. Peter, in the big capital B,
Yes.
you walk into this house.
Can I knock first?
Oh yeah, you can knock.
Oh, that's
Okay.
a choice.
You knock. You hear some footsteps inside. Is the door opens? It's a normal, like, human guy. Oh, hey there.
Hello.
Can I help you?
Yeah, we were just passing through. Have you noticed any, like, suspicious activity around this? Like, things happening that shouldn't?
Now, come inside. Come inside.
Oh, okay.
He'll usher you inside, and he'll shut and lock the door behind you. He'll offer you a seat at a table. Oh, you want some tea?
I'm good, but thank you. I appreciate the offer.
No problem. You'll see as he makes himself a glass of tea. Now, about some shady business. I have a pretty solid source called My Eyes. The people living in that realistic bee and in that cartoonish beehive, they seem to be running some sort of drug ring.
Oh. That's awful.
It truly is. Drugs, they are destroying the youth of this world. I mean, I remember.
For shame.
I remember back when I was growing up, like, it was hard to get any hard drugs like this. We had to stick with the soft stuff like weed and spray paint.
Yeah.
But nowadays, kids are running around with this stuff. I'm not sure what they call it exactly. Oh wait, let me think. I think they called it like honey. I think they called it.
Yeah.
Like it was like with an I at the end, not with a Y, like the normal thing. Supposedly, it's real addictive. Real addictive. I think one of the two houses has a lab in it where they make this stuff. I think one day I overheard them or someone talking about how, like, someone paid them big money to help them get the lab up and going. Not to be one of those tinfoil hat people, but I think the government
the
maybe
signs are there.
I think the government is behind this. Personally, but I mean, what's the government not behind these days? The reason the stars are gone. They're the reason my wife left. Maybe it's the fact that I made her stay in the bottom of the bee, not the top of the bee. The top of the bee is my half.
It could be a both thing. Like, maybe she didn't like that, but then the feds got involved and it just became a whole thing that didn't need to be.
No, I think it's exclusively the feds. I think my wife was fine.
You're right. I wouldn't know. You're the expert.
It's alright. So I appreciate that.
Yeah.
You'll see as a cat will hop into his lap.
I wonder why.
I don't know. Definitely not because that cat's in my lap now.
I don't think that's it. That doesn't make sense. I think it's the government.
Yeah, exactly. You get it. You get it, kid. Anyway, can
What's
I
your
like...
name? We didn't introduce ourselves. I'm so sorry.
Oh,
That's not very nice of me.
God damn it, Peter, make me on the spot with names.
It can't be that hard to come up with a name that starts with B.
I am, Bethany.
Oh, Bethany.
Yeah, it's like Anthony, but with a B.
Is it one E or two?
Two.
Oh, okay.
Everyone here in Beesville. Name starts with B-E-E. I think it was something
Small
kind of
town
like...
here.
Well, yeah, we're, not everyone wants to name their kids B-E-E things, so most people leave and never come back.
Yeah.
And because we're a small town, most people don't find us. I'm actually kind of surprised you found us, but I'm assuming you're one of the good feds. Here to get rid of these illegal drugs, so...
Well, something like that. I mean, if the feds were the ones that put the drugs here, they probably wouldn't be the ones taking.
Well, no. The bad feds are the ones that put them here, but you're one of the good feds here to take them away.
Right.
So,
I mean,
can I see the badge?
I'm not a fed, so.
What?
No, I'm not a fed.
You mean you're just a kid?
I'm not a kid. I'm 18.
He looks you up and down. Kids these days.
I turned 18 like last week.
Too small, too scrawny. He will open up his fridge and he will pull out 2 T-bone steaks and begin cooking them. You're staying for dinner now, kid.
Okay.
With that, we're going to now go to Liz inside the comedic, cartoonish beehive house. With Sky. I need to remember Sky's here. You will open the door. And you will be met with a pretty bad smell.
Oh, man.
You good?
Yeah, I have a feeling I know what the smell's gonna be.
I mean, it's like some burnt sugar, chemicals, maybe a dead body or two inside. There's definitely some like rotting something.
Great.
You open the door, is pretty much goes straight into like a staircase downward.
Oh, goody. This ended up quickly. Alright, I'm gonna head downward.
Sky will go down with you. This certainly isn't a pleasant smelling to be rounded. Rounded?
No, it's not.
Rounded? What the fuck is my vocabulary today? A rounded? Kenzi mentioned that you might be going through something. I know I'm not the most social person as of late, but I figured since we're here, we have the time, perhaps. Seems to be a long staircase.
Where'd you like me to start, Sky?
Wherever you feel the most comfortable.
Idalia's gonna stop on the stairs and turn and face Sky abruptly. Well, Sky, see, it all started when I let one of my friends get kidnapped. And now she's gonna experiment like I was.
You were
And
cutting out.
I don't even know if we're gonna save her.
You're cutting out a lot, Liz.
Damn.
At least on Discord. I guess I don't know if you're on the recording.
I don't know. Anyway, back on my rant.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're running all around the country trying to find the heart of a demon lord, the heart of an angel, a chocolate bar, along with all of the other stuff that Vecna eventually, provided we make it, just for us to find Haven. On top of that, we're still trying to find the labs and destroy them so people can't keep ruining other people's mind. And now on top of that, Damien's missing, which is just fucking fantastic. Because had I have made the Damien, had it, I didn't make the deal, so now Damien's, and we have nothing.
Guys, takes a deep breath. Do you want a hug? I didn't quite realize how hard you had it.
We all have it hard, Sky. You lost your dad, Damien lost his sister, I lost Aiden. We all have it hard.
Yes, but sometimes in the heat of it all, it's hard to forget sometimes. Or hard to remember sometimes. That it's not just our pain we are working to fix, it's all of ours.
I'm just gonna sit down on a stair. I'm so tired, Sky. We've been going non-stop since we defeated Mother, trying to find Haven.
You are cutting out a lot, Liz. I don't know what's causing it,
What the fuck?
but it's not being picked up on recording.
Son of a bitch.
Hate to interrupt the mood.
Damn. Okay. Hopefully this will fix it. Where was I at?
You're just so tired.
Oh. I'm just so tired, Sky. We've been going ever since Haven got taken, and it's my fault. I mean,
It's not your fault.
I could have saved her. I should have saved her, and I didn't.
Idalia, there is nothing you could have done there differently.
I should have made them take me.
Idalia, they didn't want you, so they couldn't take you. They weren't going to take you. There's nothing you could have done to make them take you. They were designed specifically to beat you and take Haven. There is nothing more you could have done. It is not your fault.
Everybody keeps telling me that, but a big part of me still doesn't believe it.
It can be hard. I know part of Haven still believes that she could have saved Alex. That it's her fault. She will put a hand on like your shoulder or your back, whatever. I can tell you, matter-of-factly, that if Haven were here, she would not blame you for any of it.
I know she wouldn't. And that honestly just makes me feel worse.
You will save her. No matter what. And we'll find Damien just one step at a time. And she will give you a hug. She,
Alright. Let's do this. One step at a time.
she will pull back, look you in your eyes. Now let's go blow some shit up.
Let's go blow some shit up.
And you continue on down the stairs. Hop back to Peter for a second. How do you like your T-bones cooked? You're rare, medium rare, well done.
Probably like a medium, but if it's a little in one way or the other, I'd prefer not too well done, obviously, but I'm really good with whatever.
I'll get you a nice medium rare, and if it's too rare, I can always heat it back up.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Any allergies?
None that I know of, food-wise.
Alright, fantastic. He goes back to kicking the T-bone steak. He's doing a little dance as he cooks. As all people should do when they're cooking, in my opinion.
This like honey drug, do you know like anything about it?
I know it's highly addictive. Supposedly it's like half a dose is all it takes to become like properly addicted to it.
Oh wow, that's strong.
Yeah. I think the plan was for the government to use it. Well, I guess again, not to be the one of those tinfoil hat guys, but
Yeah. Hypothetically.
Yeah, hypothetically, if I were the government and I were making this drug, surely there's a purpose for me making this drug, right?
Yeah. Usually.
I'm glad we can agree on that.
Yeah.
It seems like a way to control a population. And they're going to introduce it into like a big city or a city of people that aren't, particularly too fond of the government, and get it circulating, and then like dangling on a string so they have to obey.
They're reliant.
Yeah. I read in a history book a while back that something similar happened in back when the countries were different, different worlds was in. I think that back then they called it insulin. Yeah, they dangle it on a string because people needed it.
Yeah. I've heard a lot about that.
Really? Young kid like you heard a lot about insulin, have you?
I'm very learned.
Nice. You know what? Just for that kid, gonna reach into their fridge, grab another T-bone steak, get a second pan, slap it down.
Oh,
You get 2 T-bones.
okay.
Alright, back to Idalia and Sky, who have now reached the bottom of this staircase. I'm gonna keep it a bug. This looks like a drug den. Like, this looks like a exploded meth kitchen.
I know the audience can't see my face, but this is my surprised face.
I would say I'd edit something in there, but I won't.
Is there anybody in the room?
You will see 3 dead bodies of these large bees with legs and tiny wings.
I'm gonna look at Sky and go, well, I think I found out what the rotten smell is.
I don't know what's weirder, the fact that those are very large bees, the fact they have legs, or the fact that their wings are still normal bee-sized.
I'm just gonna appreciate the fact that they're dead and we don't have to deal with it.
That is fair.
Are there any filing cabinets in the room?
There will be 1 filing cabinet.
I go to the filing cabinet.
Go to the filing cabinet. It's like covered in this like melted burnt honey.
Is it like sticky or is it glassy?
Little mix.
Okay. Do I have anything in my equipment that might help with this?
I mean, you got torches.
Yeah, I've got a tinderbox and torches. I guess I'll do that.
Slowly and surely heat it back up. Till
Wipe it away.
Yeah.
Okay.
That'll take a few minutes, but then you get it, open it up. There's exactly one file within this filing cabinet.
I grab the file.
You grab the file.
I open the file.
It simply says, "You should have taken the deal." It's signed Life, and it has one of those little like emoticon faces where it's like sticking its tongue out at you, like the While you're doing that, Sky's like checking out the bodies, and she'll be like, it seems like these guys died fairly recently. But yet they smell like they've been dead for a while. Are you alright over there?
Out of character. What all is in this room?
Like some Bunsen burners, vials, some like raw honeycombs, bags of sugar, vats of chemicals. Things that explode pretty darn easily.
Without saying a word, Idalia is going to not even throw it, she's going to hurl that fire across the room.
Alright.
She's gonna pull out her quarterstaff and she's just gonna start smashing shit.
Sky will retreat to the safety of the stairwell. Part of me feels like I should stop you, but the other part of me feels this is therapeutic. And I don't think you'll stop the swing if I try to intervene. She's gonna pull her phone out and text the others and be like, Idalia's having a bit of a rough time down here. Can I please get a hand? Rylee and Kenzi would be out of their houses by now.
Yeah, I'll go.
You can go.
Yeah,
Rylee,
same.
you go. You guys down the stairs. He's still breaking shit when you get down there. Sky's kind of like sitting on the stairs. Turns around and says, thanks.
In between swings, Idalia is going to just start screaming. As she progressively just breaks more shit. So they'll hear, this is for Haven. This is for Damien. This is for Sky's dad. This is for Kenzi. This is for Rylee. For the Z. This is for my family that I don't... This is as she progressively breaking shit and breaking the fuck down.
So I don't know what to do. I thought maybe one of you, more so Kenzi than Rylee, but one of you could maybe have an idea to do something. Truthfully, I was kind of hoping the Z's would be here. They're kind of smart, like spiritually and emotionally, kind of. But they're not here.
I think Kenzi is going to take the lovely spear that she's holding, and she's also gonna start swinging.
Or are they now? There's two of them.
I mean, if you've got some anger built up, you might as well go take it out on it, right?
I usually just take care of that when I cry while I'm flying when all of you sleep.
And then you'll look. Kenzi is actively like crying as she does it.
I'm just gonna point at Kenzi and be like, "Well, she's crying, so." I mean, it's good therapy. You might as well go join. I'll join with you if you want. Make you feel better.
Alright, sure. I guess we're all gonna smash shit. And you all go to smash shit.
I want to be like Hulk from Endgame, where he's just like acting like he's breaking stuff while everybody else is fully doing that.
Fantastic. We cut to the Peter with his 2 T-bones in front of him. Guy has his 1 T-bone. Eat up, kid.
Okay.
He feels your phone buzzes. It's the text from Sky.
I put the phone down because it's disrespectful to eat it, to be on your phone at the dinner table, and I feel like this person probably feels that way.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
How's the steak cooked?
I mean, it's cooked medium rare.
Okay, good.
If you want
How's
it
it
cooked more, he'll
seasoned?
put it back on.
No, that's good. How's it seasoned?
One of them seasoned pretty darn well. The other one they tossed on second, not seasoned as well. He's trying to, what's the fucking word? Braise, whatever. We like get like a butter and like spoon it over the top of the thing over and over again.
Yeah, that's right.
He's trying to do that while also putting the other one and seasoning it on, so it's not as seasoned.
Okay, yeah. But like, there's effort put into it.
Yeah, there was some fucking like thyme in there, whatever things that sit in there.
Like what?
Peter, I don't make steaks.
I feel like I've lost my immersion.
You know what? You're right. There was thyme. There was butter. There was potato salad.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Everything bagel
That's the seasoning
seasoning.
we used?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everything bagel seasoning.
That was less concerning than the potato salad, but okay.
It's all there. It's all seasoning.
Got
The
it.
potato salad have malic acid in it.
No, it did not have malic acid in it. Don't bring
do
that
that?
shit.
That's wild.
Fish sauce.
Don't bring this shit into my D&D campaign.
I had to say something to stop myself from crying.
Ay. But the first one's pretty solid. Second one's not as good, but it's still solid. Takes you a bit to eat them all, though. It is 2 T-bone steaks, after all. Man's doing very minimal talking.
I
He's
mean,
just knife and fork, just like clenched grip on each one, just cutting it and.
I appreciate your hospitality.
Here, kid. He'll go to the fridge. He will pull out 5 T-bone steaks and give them to you, uncooked.
Well, thank you.
Gotta put
That's
some
too
meat on them
kind.
bones. Too thin.
Thank you.
Kid like
I
you,
think-
feds will be looking for you. The bad ones.
Mm,
Put some meat on them bones, and they won't want you
are
no
we
more.
ready?
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
Well, best of luck, kid.
Thank you. I guess I'll go check the other houses.
Just be careful in
Man-
the drug houses.
Yeah. So you said the one that's shaped like the animal bee and the beehive. What about the fourth one?
Oh, that's where the mama duck lives.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she has
Mama-
1,000 some kids in there.
Oh wow, good for her. I think.
Yeah, I mean, she's happy with it, though she's been gone for a
Good
few
for
days.
her. Oh, okay.
I know she said she had like a special hat that like the oldest ones like a lot. And she told me like they'll follow whoever like has the hat, something like that.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, good to hear that. She's an upstanding citizen like yourself.
Yeah.
At least from what we could tell. Yeah.
She's pretty darn good.
Okay. Thank you.
Anytime.
And I will leave and make my way to the beehive, where last I knew at least is where Sky and Idalia went.
Yes, you will finish your meal and you go down the many stairs. You will see there are 5 ducks on the stairs towards the bottom, and you will see as your 4 friends are whacking what is now mostly this broken rubble. Rylee putting very little effort. Is like, yeah,
What are the ducks just sitting there?
they're just chilling,
Okay.
just hanging out.
I'll just sit next to the ducks.
Your emotional support ducks, they understand what's happening here.
One of the ducks will look at you, waddle up, and like hop on your leg, and then like climb up your arm, and then get on top of your head, and then like sit and do the thing where like duck like avians like will like burrow, kind of like wiggle the butt a little bit to get comfy.
I allow them.
Until they're done breaking stuff, I'm not in
thanks.
control of this scene.
Yeah, no.
Didn't know if Liz wanted to yell out loud or not.
I think she's pretty much done. She's gonna smash a couple final things and then just throw her quarterstaff down and just stand there for a sec.
Any conversations y'all wish to have to each other in this moment?
Did you get your anger out?
No.
Do we need to keep going?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna go grab the file and I'm gonna show it to Kenzi.
What is it?
The file is just says you should have taken the deal. Signed, life with a little like tongue out emoji.
I think Kenzi, who is still screaming tears, is just gonna kind of like rip it in half and like fall to her knees. Idalia, you have to tell them.
What? You cut out. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. You have to tell them.
I'm gonna turn to my companions. I'm gonna start by showing them
The what you cut out.
the file.
That she just ripped up.
She's
I didn't
putting
rip
that
it up.
together.
I ripped it in half. You can still read it.
So sorry, my bad. Do I need to say it again for you too?
No, I had a character I heard it, so.
Okay.
Yeah, I was there, dog.
I hate to be the one to ask, but more context, please.
He visited me in my dream last night. And he said that he would give us everything we need to find Haven in 2 days. If I gave Damien a piece of parchment with a map. And I told him no. He said that the map would show Damien where he needed to go. When I pressed him, he said that the map would show Damien where he wanted Damien to go. I didn't take it. I said no, and it didn't even matter because Damien is gone anyway. And we're not any closer to finding Haven, or we need to get to her.
Look, after all the deals that we've taken and how many times that thing has come to talk to us, I think it was the right thing to say no to a deal. We're gonna find him. But I don't think we need to be taking any more deals. We've already got a pretty big one hanging above our heads right now.
Logically, I know that, but... What's it matter if I said no if he got to Damien anyway?
Because you didn't willingly give him up. How would you have felt if you did?
Just as bad as when I lost Haven. Probably worse.
Yeah.
Let's get out of here. And Idalia's just gonna walk up the steps.
All right. You all will go up the steps, get out of the house, go to Jeffrey, and where to next? Or are you gonna try to stay the night down here or something? Just need a game plan for next time.
Do we know where we need to go?
Of the labs, I believe you only have one left, no?
We have one lab left.
Oh, convenient.
Which is in the middle of the ocean.
We have two.
If only we had a boat.
What else have
Do we
you?
have two?
What else
12.
have we? Are we not
16's in the...
Oh yeah, you have.
Oh, yeah.
12. Yeah.
We haven't gone to 12.
Because we said we were gonna go to... We're gonna go to 2 and check and see if Riley's boat was done yet.
Yeah.
If it was, then we go to 6
So we
Back
haven't
to
gone to
and
12.
the 16. No.
Apparently.
Okay. Well, then at least we know. Yeah, you playing guitar over there?
Something like that, man.
We have our heading. Here we go!
Hey, it's copyright. Don't say that. All right. So you guys gonna set camp here? Gonna fly a little bit, set camp, or just fly all through the night?
I feel like we should fly a little farther away and then
Yeah.
set
I
up
also would
camp.
like to not be right here.
Yeah,
Fair
but I
enough?
don't think we should fly all through the night.
Mm-mm.
Okay. You fly for your bait, land, make camp. If someone wants to make a survival check, who's not Idalia, please.
I got a 9 in that, boys.
Go for it.
I'm pretty sure if Idalia tried to do it, Kaleb would be like, disadvantage.
19.
You make a pretty solid camp. And you will all go to bed in the night, knowing that when you wake up, it will officially be 10 days since Haven went missing. Thank you all
Damn,
so much for
10
watching.
days.
It's been a rough 10 days, Doug.
Absolutely.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Say bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Everyone.
Everyone.